In the last episode, we explored timeline and why, when a lesson happened, gives context to the experience. Today, we look at another layer of context, where the life was lived. Geographical location is not about travel curiosity, it is about environment. Because environment shapes behavior, choices, and survival. The same spiritual lesson lived in different regions of Earth feels completely different. A lesson about power inside a royal court is not the same as power inside a small tribe. A lesson about survival in a desert is not the same as survival in a fertile valley. Location changes pressure, and pressure shapes learning. The body remembers landscapes even when the mind does not. Some people feel unexplainable attraction to certain regions. Others feel discomfort without knowing why. These reactions are often echoes of where lessons were lived. Not nostalgia, not fantasy. Memory stored in the nervous system. This is important. Soul memories does not use location to build identity. It is not about claiming a nationality from the past. It is about understanding climate, culture, social structure, available choices. Geography tells us what conditions surrounded the lesson, not who you were. Souls sometimes return to similar geographical environments because the lesson is unfinished. The landscape becomes a classroom. Returning is not regression, it is continuation. The soul recognizes where learning is efficient. You do not guess. You do not choose based on interest. You ask the system. With neutrality, the pendulum indicates the Earth region connected to the lesson being researched. No interpretation needed, just direction. Understanding location creates compassion. It shows what resources were available, what pressures existed, what limitations shaped behavior. This prevents modern judgment from being placed on ancient circumstances. Context dissolves blame. Notice the order. Lesson first, timeline second, location third. Soul memories always builds from meaning toward detail. If detail comes first, the mind becomes distracted. When meaning leads, detail becomes supportive. Location anchors the lesson into a lived reality. It turns abstraction into experience. You begin to see, this is why the lesson felt this way. This is why the reaction formed, and awareness deepens. Location is a tool for understanding, not a badge, not a label, not a past identity to hold onto. It gives context so the lesson can be released into the present. In the next episode, we will explore primary and secondary roles and how roles reveal the soul's perspective inside the experience. For now, remember this: the soul is not attached to geography, it is attached to growth. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode.